The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult content, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the Magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
What up? It's Friday night, and you know what's happening Friday night at 9.
What's going on, everybody?
We're back in the shop. The shop is officially open, man.
Let's bring it.
We're back at it again, you know?
I see the title.
I see. Y'all see the title. What the title tonight, man? It's gonna be like what?
Yeah, we're going Dutch. We're going Dutch tonight.
Dutch. When Dutch goes wrong on the vacay. That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta go Dutch.
Sometimes you say sometimes we gotta go Dutch. But we're here, and you know, we're kicking it off that way tonight, Friday night. You can check us out on all this platform, all my family. But I just want to introduce our partner tonight, man. Next to me is our boy John. I'm sorry.
John. Yo.
Hey, John in the house, man. I'm wondering, man.
John's in the house. Oh, where you at?
One more boy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Black IT.
Yeah, and I'm Q.
Yo, what up, Q?
What up? All right, just so again, who's in the house there now?
Who's back on vacation? Up. I think
Sassy.
they all came back on vacation. Let's go.
Sassy, what's up, Sassy? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Where's Big Head John at?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. But
you know you gotta come in late.
Sassy, and whoa. Nevertheless, but look who's in the building.
Fresh off vacation.
Fresh. Nisha. What's up, Nisha?
Hi.
What's up, Nisha? Always looking beautiful, always sounding nice.
How
What's
are
up? Yeah.
All right.
You wanna introduce our guest, man?
Yeah, we got a special guest.
We got a special lady in the house tonight.
Yeah, special guest that's gonna join us on this hot topic. Let's introduce her. Slick Nick. What's going on?
Nick, what's up?
Hey guys.
How's everything?
Yeah. We're glad to be in the house again. The shop is officially open. We all know the topic tonight. Ladies, I don't know your feelings towards it, but everybody has mixed feelings towards this. What's this called?
Let's go Dutch.
Let's go Dutch. I don't know the agreement with that.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go Dutch.
Sometimes he said sometimes you just gotta go Dutch. I don't know it that way. When I'm out with the ladies, I just keep it real. I don't really consider it Dutch or what. I learned recently about that. No, if I'm going out with you, I'm gonna be straight. I'll take it. I'll take whatever goes.
All right. Basically, I say if I ask you, then yeah, it's on me. If you ask me, it's on you. But
so if you
I still help you out.
If you take a female on the vacation, that's on you.
Yeah, it's on me. I invited her.
Okay, so if we are going on a vacation,
I ain't going on no vacation.
No, with the female, if we're going on vacay, it's on us, both of us. We're gonna go 50-50.
I mean, y'all going out, right?
Yeah.
If y'all,
So invite and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Sassy, what you gotta say about that? A guy invites you on a vacay. It's all on him.
Vacay, he pays.
He pays.
I'll bring my spending money, but I'm not paying for it.
You're not paying. You won't
I'm
split.
not paying.
You ain't gonna split nothing.
Not happening.
Okay. Slip, what do you think about that?
I mean, exactly what she said. You pay, you pay. Listen, this is how I feel. I feel like same thing with dinner. If I ask you, I'll pay. But if you asking me, what? Oh, okay. So what seat am I in? What time do I have to be at the airport? All of that. Except, like Sassy said, I'll bring my spending money. I'll buy some souvenirs. I'll feed myself. But if you want to pay for the
feed
trip,
yourself?
That's right. He better pay.
Alright, so we know Slick Nick, she gonna bring her spending money, she gonna feed herself. So we don't like when we go out to eat, we don't gotta pay for that.
No, you have to hear what she said. If she invites you out for food.
No, but
So
she said on this on the trip, she gonna bring her spending money.
Yeah.
I'll pay for the food.
She said she paid for the food.
Yeah.
No, that's not what she said.
I said I feed myself.
She feed herself.
Yeah. But
I'm not buying.
Yeah, she's not gonna buy for both.
I'll feed myself.
Yeah. But then I'm like, nah, I got you.
So Nisha, what's your opinion on it?
Honestly, I would ask what's the expectation of me if he pays for the trip.
You would
I
ask.
think that would,
fair.
yeah, that's fair because I don't want to go on a trip where this dude thinks that I'm going to be a certain type of person on this trip with him and expect certain things out of me that I may not be willing to do if he pays for the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So if he says, I'll pay for the trip, I just want to be around you for your company, blah, blah, whereas you have no obligations to this individual. So therefore, if you just ask him straight off, what are you looking for or what do you project out of this trip? What do you think it's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Then that will make my judgment on whether if I'm going to go or not, or if I'm going to pay for my own way or what have you.
That's fair.
So I guess I've been a fool all my life because I've never think of it that way with a female.
Yes.
I've always tried to do as a man should do. I just learned it different. Maybe I'm too Jamaican, but we know that way. Well, by flexing with you, maybe if she dips, I will dip too, and if I can cover it, I say I got it. You see what I'm saying? I never think of the breaking off. You pay off, you pay off. I never think of it, never that way. So I learned it here.
Well, suppose you go suppose we go somewhere, right? And I'm dancing with you, but I don't want to dance with you. And I'm going to dance for a dancer by myself. And some guy comes up to me and starts dancing with me. Then we have to set the
dancing with him?
Right. So then that's happening.
If you start dancing with him, then
you know, you can easily tell the guy I'm with somebody else, or if y'all have
it's not that type of
understanding,
thing.
then you're just dancing. Then what is it? You can't get mad because you know this is what I do. I think if you set boundaries and have an expectation of each other, you know that I came here with you, I'm leaving with you, or if I'm at a club and I'm dancing with this guy, I may dance with him. Doesn't mean I'm going to be slipping him my number or what have you. My boyfriend sitting over there.
Wow, that's deep.
How old is
man.
Yo, son, hold on, son. Wait a minute, son. Hold on, yo. Hey, yo, hold on.
Hey, man,
Am I the only one?
This fool running in the shop.
Hold on. Somebody told me, yo, we going on a trip. Somebody told me we going on a trip. Hey, son, hold up. I got the wrong text. Somebody told me bring the Dutch. I brought the Dutch.
I'm screaming.
Oh, hold up. I brought the old school EPMD.
John is a fool, man.
Y'all not ready?
No.
I'm the only one?
You're the only one.
Yo, word up, son. Hold on, son, for real. I'm the only. I brought the Dutchie.
Right.
It's the wrong Dutch we talk about.
Yeah.
Wrong Dutch.
It's the wrong Dutch,
Oh
man.
man, hey yo, hold up. Let me get my man. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold up. It's the should I keep the shirt up? Go on.
Keep the shirt. Keep the shirt.
Yeah, this
Yo,
shirt.
hold
Yeah,
on.
you gotta
I'll be right back.
commit to
It's the
it
wrong
now.
Dutch.
The shirt is the cruise,
All right,
man.
hold on,
He's
man.
going on
All right,
the cruise.
hold on a minute. Hold on.
It's the cruise shirt, the ship shirt. But
Let's go back. Let's get back.
yeah, let's get back. That done some food, man.
I thought we was gonna have another show without
Yeah, but for real though,
him. No story time.
what Nisha was on though, but if both of us goes out and we goes out together, we went together and you dance with another guy, you say that's quite fine for me to buy you drinks and everything because you're just dancing with that guy?
If that's the agreement you have, like she
Right.
said, that's why you have to have a conversation to come to a mutual understanding of when we get in this place. Are we here together, or are we two people that came to the place at the same time?
Mhm.
There's a difference.
So I buy you a drink and you go dance with the next guy.
Here's the thing.
That's a no-go for Jamaicans. That's a no-go.
That means
That's a no-go. That's right. That's a deal. That's a fine deal right there. Right? But you have to know the person that you're vacationing with, because you know how stuff can go real left
Real fast.
if you're vacationing with somebody. So, like,
That's the name of the show.
well, yeah, but I'm
So
just
when
saying, like,
that goes wrong on the vacay.
yes, and a lot of things can go wrong. But like I said, you have to know who you're traveling with. Like, for instance, I've seen too many shows like Locked Up and Abroad that people vacation with these people they just met, and then 10 years later they're in the jail of the country that they went to. Like, you just can't just go on vacation with anybody. I'm sorry. I can recall one time I went on vacation. It was my first time ever going to Miami, and I don't vacation a lot because I just don't. I wish I could. And I went with this one girl and my girlfriend of mine, and this is story time, yes. And I trusted my girlfriend that she knew like where we wanted to go, and we discussed we wanted to do jet skis, we wanted to do all this stuff. And the girl that we went with didn't have the same idea of what we wanted to do. So what she wanted to do was basically go to the hood and smoke and drink and whatever. And we were not about that. We wanted to go party. We wanted to eat out.
Everything Dutch.
And I'm telling you right now, I literally was like, no. And I was like, I'm out. Like, I came down here to do this. Like, this is my first real vacation in a long time. I'm doing this. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So it was the expectation me and my girlfriend had. Listen, you could stay in a hotel room. I'm going out. Like, I had the means. We had a car. We were going out. We left her.
Let me
You
bring.
want to smoke your stuff? Go ahead. We love.
Let me bring everybody up to speed real quick on everything. The reason why this whole thing came up, it was a story that came out. So the story go like this: you got a dude and his girlfriend, and they decided that they want to take an international trip. The only factors is the dude is like he's making six figure, his girlfriend is not. So she decides, okay, she wanna go along on this trip. This dude is going with his family. His family is well off. So now she took on a second job to try and make sure she has enough money to pay for the trip because the two of them had already agreed to go Dutch.
So this is his
Jump.
girl?
Huh?
This is his girl?
Yeah, this is his girl. So he agreed, we're going Dutch. She said, we'll go Dutch. She just didn't know it was going to bite her like it would. So now they go on a trip. She can't afford to deal with certain things. They going jet skiing, like you said. They doing wine tasting. They doing a bunch of stuff. So now she's decided now, when they go, yo, we going jet skiing. You coming? Nah, I'm all right. I don't really do the jet ski thing. She does, but she can't afford it. So now, here's where the whole subject comes up now. I spoke to females, and I got all different the main things I got is like what Sassy said, and I think what a couple of y'all was saying. If you ask them to go, then you pay, just like dinner. But it's a different scenario because they sat down and said, "Are we going to do this international thing? Yeah. We're doing it Dutch? Yeah." So now, at the end of the day, it's really on her now. If you couldn't take on that situation, stay home.
I mean, well,
Pay like you wait. Say again?
I feel like, yes, they sat down and had an agreement. We're going to go Dutch. It's international. Cool. Shake on it, sign, whatever. But in that moment, it's also a characteristic or a decision that he could have made to say, you know what? And I got you. Just pay me back when you can. Like, it's if we're on this trip together, and some people might mess up and over budget. True, that's on her part. But if we all having fun, and we already had the conversation, we doing everything, I'm down to do whatever. You come in, dang, all right, I'll tell you how it is. It's messed up. It's a character trait for him to be like, you know what, I got you, just pay me back whenever you can. And call it a day.
Something that's even crazier.
No, if I know I'm going on a vacation or, as he says, with a female, I already have a mindset, this is on me. It's just my.
I'm going to tell you something even crazier. The dude said that he could hear his girlfriend's belly rumbling because she was skipping meals, right? Because instead of him just saying, "I look, man, cut this, I got you. Just do what you gotta do," you know?
Yeah.
No,
he's not. Yeah, real. That doesn't even sound real.
Nah, it's real.
Real. I'm gonna be honest.
He's not real.
I'm gonna say this. I would question the relationship afterwards, especially with the parents, because the parents knew she was coming, and they can only assume if they're wealthy and she's not, that she had to place this money aside to go on this trip. Again, you just don't vacation with people you just don't know like that and allow them to be in your circle. So you mean to tell me these parents sat there and watched this poor girl go without food, go without any entertainment along with them, that they probably invited to come along with them, and they didn't even offer or even say, let me pay. And see, the second thing is here, when you go on vacation or trips or what have you, you're going to tell me you don't ask what's the itinerary, what do you plan to do? Like, even if you decide you don't want to do it and you know that this may be on the agenda, that's on you. Like, to me, it just sounds a little off. I would never go on vacation with people or a person without an agenda, especially somewhere where I'm not familiar with.
I'm gonna let you read the next one. You read that one. we got a different point of view right here. Hold up.
Her name. She said, "Don't bite off more than you can chew. If you cannot pay, if you cannot pay a fee,
it's you. That's okay. So basically, it's going back to the same thing. Pay like you weigh. If you knew what you were up against, quick story.
Pay like you weigh.
Pay like you weigh. Pay like you weigh. You understand? Pay like you weigh. Like if I'm going out with somebody, I know I'm eager. I'm not going with them. You understand? So the thing with it now, I got a quick story on something. Now I went out with a friend of mine, which is one of the Marlies, right? Now, I already know. I'm not in their budget range. I already know. Hey, you coming out? Yeah, I'll come out. Oh, we're getting this, we're getting that. Yeah, I'm good. Because I already know I'm not trying to live up with the Jones, because there's no way I'm gonna be dealing with that situation. And then what made it worse, at one point they walked off and left, everything was on the tab. They walked off, and that, I was getting nervous, because I'm like, where they at? Because the waitress kept coming back asking, you got this? Are they closing it? I'm like, it's not mine. I don't know. Because I'm like, I'm about to walk out. Because if they leaving me with this tag, you're tripping. No, I'm not, no, not doing it. So again, I understand the situation. But like I said,
man, you were supposed to boogie before they booked.
We do it like that. We don't do it like that, as you mentioned. I do it like that. It's a matter of where the relationship is at.
That's not a relationship.
That's not a relationship to me.
Exactly.
I can't see how he allowed
Yeah, that's not a relationship.
Nah.
And she should know that.
If I'm making
the dude was making 6 figures.
I'm making 6 figures, and
that's not a dude.
That
So like,
sounds. I would
why
dump
would he
him
even ask to
immediately.
go Dutch in that aspect of it?
that ain't no Dutch.
You know,
what he
right,
said
like,
is
can afford it, why
they
even
have
ask?
been going Dutch on everything from ever since the relationship started. That's what he said.
And this is actually a true thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
True story.
Somebody you personally know.
Nah, think through somebody else.
Okay, because I can understand the going Dutch thing, and I get it. But she, like the lady that commented, she bit off more than she could chew. It's just that, again, I just don't see how she went on a vacation. Obviously, she didn't do her research to see what they were going to do, and I would have never went. I would have never put myself in a situation like that.
Mm-hmm.
She took on a second job to try and get all the money up. She kind of knew what the itinerary was, so that's why she took a second job.
That's not.
But she still fell short.
So
But the fact that she took a second job and she still was lacking, and then I guess this is the type of person I am. If I had the money, I would not let her suffer like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's why I
I
said
just
that.
wouldn't do that.
That dude is a.
Now, go ahead, Nick.
So you're telling me she knew what the itinerary was because she got a second job. So at that point, if you know that you couldn't afford everything there, that's when, if you were gonna go and you wanted to live like the Joneses, you pick and choose what you can afford to still leave you with some type of money to take care of yourself, so you're not embarrassed.
So
Right,
see,
I mean?
here's what online family was saying, and to me, I thought maybe, you know how rich people get a little kick out of seeing you scrambled, you know. So it sounded to me like it was more to embarrass her if he knew that she couldn't pay. You understand?
Right.
So,
like, to me, that's why I would question the relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would really question that relationship. I mean, if he's gonna do that to her on her vacation, what's gonna happen when they purchase that house? What's gonna happen when they have joint bills?
Yeah,
What's gonna happen if they have children?
No joint bill.
There's nothing coming out of a relationship like that.
Right. Like, I would never trust anybody like that. I mean, not to say that I'm looking for a handout or what have you, but we've all been there where somebody's going to dinner and they don't have enough to cover, or they thought they did, or their credit card got confiscated. Like, things like that. Like, you know, it happens. So when you go on vacation, you're expected to bring additional funds to cover any incidences as such. All right. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, personally, I would have never agreed to go if I didn't think I had enough money.
That means she invited herself.
I'm sorry?
That means she invited herself.
I don't think she invited herself. I don't think she invited herself.
No. She y'all stayed and then had a conversation to go Dutch.
Right. Yeah. She got another job just to go on a trip.
Nah.
So now, hold up. Going back to what Sassy said, I think it was Sassy, and I guess all the females agreed on that, right? Like, if dude asked, then he's paying, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, I didn't agree with that.
You didn't say that? Okay. So
no.
2 out of 3. So, okay. So now, here's another thing. So now, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was telling me she got invited on a vacation from a dude, same way, same scenario, right? And she told the dude, she's not, because the dude said, okay, I want you to, like, let's say, I want you to follow me to Cayman Islands, all right? So she said, I'll go if you're paying, right? The thing where I told her, I said, listen, that's where, for me, I got a problem. I got a problem with that. Because if I'm saying, do you want to go on, I want you to follow me to Cayman Islands or something, okay?
That's on you.
It's on me, but don't get, now you don't start giving me now, like, orders in a sense where, well, how am I going if you ain't paying for it then? And it's like.
But then also with that, I feel like depending on the type of female that you're talking to, you kind of left it open for any type of assumption. Like, yes to our meet myself and Sassy's thought process. If you invite me, then you pay. But it's like, okay, I want you to follow me. Then if she was to assume that you was paying, you would have been like, well, who said that? I just said I wanted you to come. Because there's some dudes like that.
Right.
But then she started hitting me back with stuff and saying, because I started using my favorite word. Yeah, I never went to Simpville before. I don't know where Simpville is. I don't know where it is. You know, I don't know where that place is. So she's like, why you always using that Simp stuff? I said, because the problem with it, with a lot of these dudes, here's the thing. You got some dudes that overexert themselves. Them dudes that they trying to impress you females. So what they'll do, well, Nisha, why are you shaking your head saying no?
Because never in my 47 years of living have ever had a guy try to compensate. Well, they'll do it for themselves. Like say they'll buy the car or they'll buy the clothing. But I've never in my life ever had a man do like buy me things or try to win my affection in that sense. Like
you have.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Who?
Let me tell you something. You have. You just didn't know. You have. You know how many dudes that was around me that want to get near you, was trying to impress you all the time?
And then did they buy me things?
But they didn't buy you, but they was always either coming around or bring a certain car or something.
Right, but that's the benefit
for
to them. It's not showing me. It's not buying me flowers. It's not saying, Tanisha, let's go to dinner.
He's also entertaining himself.
Right. He's making himself look better, not impressing me with any gifts or anything that's luring me to say, okay, this guy is gonna trick on me. And Corey, we've been friends for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure there's probably one or two of your friends that likes me, right? But what I'm saying is they never stepped above and beyond and said, oh, let me buy you dinner, or let me buy you lunch, or let me, do. It was never that. Never. And that's why when I hear you say these things, it just baffles to me because I've never seen it, and I don't know of anybody other than a few of my friends that's happened to. I've seen men that had money. Like I've always been around men who had tons of money, but they were never saying, here, take $2,000 or take $4,000, buy yourself an outfit. I can recall one time that's happened to me, maybe one time, and the person is on his panel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are friends.
Yeah.
And so then explain that to me. But then other than that, no. Men don't go out there. I'm just going to ask from my perspective. Sassy and Slick Nick, have you ever had a man just arbitrarily just give you money and just say, because they like you, like cash at me $40. I guess that's the new thing, whatever. Have you ever had that?
Well,
not you.
I know.
Like,
I know.
so where's this?
I got cash
I
out.
need to know because I have single friends, and I need to know where these suckers are. So they're not over
here. I'll tell you that.
They're not over. I don't know where they are. Corey, where are you making up these men?
I'm not making them up.
They do exist. They do exist. They do exist.
They're not doing it for ladies.
They do exist, though.
They do.
Explain. Further explain.
You gotta be popping everywhere.
It depends. You have to look at the culture that they come from. So if they come from a culture where the man takes
See
everything.
Some females want to talk about just now.
When a man takes care of a woman, right?
Yeah, like if they're dating, they will handle everything. Everything is done.
Keyword dating.
Right.
Keyword
Yeah.
Dating. So like if they're going Dutch, they can't be dating.
They wouldn't go Dutch.
What the main
If they're showing interest into a female, they would not be going Dutch at all. It's not part of their culture.
What the main issue is, what we were talking about, is some dudes that are out here, what we call flossing, okay, or balling on a budget type of situation. The dude that, Slick Nick, bro, you know what, I'm fly you in. Don't even worry about it, shorty. Everything you need, I got you. You know what I'm saying, baby, word, blah, 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 and all that stuff, right? Then as soon as Slick Nick flies out, hey, yo, Q, you got $100 out the bar? You know what? Because he broke now. Because he tried to impress Slick Nick so much.
That's more embarrassing. That
and
even if I were to give you a shot, your shot is out the window at that point because
But see, a lot of times you won't even know that right away because every time you come through, he got everything flossing for you. You're looking good. Everything is good. We going out, we hanging out. There's a hotel room. Hey, we good. But he broke on the back end. You understand? Not until you get in a full-out relationship with him, and then you start to slowly see, like, what happened to the Mercedes?
Oh, so he kept up this whole facade till we got in a relationship? I need the type of money his friends got, if that's the case.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, you got
seen that.
You got these dudes pulling up in Chargers. Putting in $15 gas.
They can't fill the tank.
You have some dudes that have like a
car note,
$150,000 Range Rover, right? And he live in the basement. You know what I'm saying?
That happens. That does happen. They live in the subsidized housing. Yeah, that does happen.
That's hustling backwards, homie. Like, yo, you making payments on a car.
Don't believe
it's worth more than when you rest your head.
Don't believe in them. Chargers, man.
So that's the thing. It's like what 50 Cent.
$50 gas.
50 Cent said it. I let the car talk for me. The watch talk for me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how they pull it. So the problem with that now certain females, they believe that the entitlement for it now is like, well, if you want, then you're supposed to do this. And if you want me, and if you want that, and this and that, it's like, okay, well, you know what? Stay on that side of the street. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So to counteract that conversation with you, right? So they have these things that make themselves feel more appealing. That's attracting this type of woman that wants to desire these same things, correct? So then they're asking for a type of woman of a certain substance. So in my retrospect, and I don't know why I'm saying this, because why would she not ask for certain things of those same caliber? I mean, because think about it. If he's possessing these items that seem to be of money and of character, and if he's had the jewelry and all these things that he's saying that he is wealthy from, and if you see a young lady who desires the same, why would she not think that he's going to not do the same for her? Because she is a desirable thing herself in his eyes. So why would she not think?
So why men don't think that same way?
Why men don't? They do. That's why they have the cars and the money and the jewelry to floss.
There's no real dude out there that says, oh, well, if you want me to go on vacation with you, shorty, you got to pay for me. Because you know how that female going to look at him now? What? Pay for you? All I said was I would like for you to come on the vacation. I never told you I was going to. Okay.
So this is where I don't know if you heard this part. I said if anybody was to ever ask me, and this is just my opinion, to go on vacation with them, I would say, if I go on vacation with you, what do you expect out of me during this vacation? Period.
Red Lobster.
What is that, Red Lobster?
Tony Roberts.
But
you know that's the code word back in the day. You know that's the code word, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you never came off the block? Red Lobsters. Tony Roberts.
Oh, I know what Tony Roberts is.
And
Pines of Roses.
Yo, huh? It ain't like now, you know what I'm saying? Standards was different back then. You know, you can get away with a little stuff.
I get it. But
now, you know, they want to get in Bugattis and stuff. You're like, what? A shorty tell you, oh, you came to pick me up in this? You're like, what? Shorty, I met you at the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, lower your standards some.
Yeah, but again, if you say you're going to invite me on a vacation, I would love to know what your expectation of my responsibility on this vacation.
Responsibility.
So,
what'd you say?
We're just going on a vacation.
Yo, all right, here's our cues adding it up. Chicken. So, you got that. She's still eating. Yeah, she drinking.
No.
Breakfast.
No, I'm from.
Let me finish calculating stuff. Does she really need breakfast? Seriously? Okay. Now she's getting lunch. I think I go with her now. I think that's my girlfriend. Because at the end of the day, hey Slick, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Come on, Slick. Don't give me that look. You already know how to do it.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and lay it out.
These dudes is adding up. If you think these dudes is gonna be like, all right, yo, don't worry about it. Get the first class ticket. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna stay in wherever.
No, I'm a different breed.
You get the poached eggs and the Welch's grape, cheese eggs and Welch's grape, like Biggie said. Get everything you need, and then tomorrow you gonna tell me, it was nice. It was nice knowing you. As a matter of fact, hold up, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you exactly because I know someone that did that. Straight up, I'm gonna tell you right up. I know someone that did that. A female, matter of fact. It was a female.
Did what?
Huh?
She
did that. Played it, homie. Played him. You know how it went down? She said, all right, dude asked her, hey, you want to go to Bahamas with me? She said, yeah, all right, cool. So, all right, let me put this out in the air. The dude was expecting something because in his mind, he thought
that's what dudes is always expecting. Dudes are on a constant expectation.
Right.
Y'all don't ever not expect.
Dutch or no Dutch?
When are we talking about going Dutch? We're
just going out. We're just friends. Nah, come on now.
Oh, who is this?
We're flying to a foreign country. We're just friends. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Did you read this?
That's what I was laughing at before.
Okay. But okay, all right. So going back to my homie, he took. All right, he said, all right. He has money. He's a millionaire. So for him, it was really nothing. So he's like, all right, man, no problem. All right, we're good. You know what she told me? She said she knew he was gonna be coming after her. So what she did, at I think the night before, she told him, yo, my mom's gotta come too. It's like, your mother? It's like, yeah. Because she knew the mother would kind of be the blocker. You know what I mean? So then one of her friends ended up going also. So he paid for them, right? So when he get out there now, I said, well, okay. But this is the thing what I'm saying. So now when they get to the Bahamas now, he's a heavy gambler. So he's out there gambling. They rolling around. So the two females now, they meet two guys.
Oh, right.
I think I told you this before.
Yeah.
So the two females meet two guys, right? So I asked her, I said, oh, word, so you met two dudes? Yeah. Okay. She said both of them were brothers and they were dealing with the two friends. So I'm like, damn, that's kind of foul because you went out there with homie, he's paying for everything, and you hooking up with some dude. I said, did you hook up? Yeah. That was good. Of course. And that's the thing. Yeah, we hooked up. Okay, so then let me get something straight then. What was the difference at the end of the day?
Because you invited everybody and their aunties.
Oh, what was the difference?
She just don't like him. She like his money. She don't like him.
Right. But that's what I'm talking about.
That's a fool.
But you gotta know. You gotta know who's really with you. And who just wants the provisions that you provide.
And he could have said no mom and no friends.
I would have.
But she knew he was a sucker.
Well, that's his problem. He thinks that his money could control people, and he needs to stop misleading himself.
Hey, see, y'all females are tripping. Look at that now. Now the money's controlling somebody. Before the money was making everybody happy, right? Everybody want to fly out. You want to fly out?
It's not about controlling, but if you're gonna dish it out like there's no object to you, they're gonna be there.
You see, that's why men we never gonna understand. But hold on.
No, but that's the reality. People will always be around you for the provisions that you provide. That's reality. You got to know if you want to be that person that will continuously provide these provisions for people, or you want to set boundaries and be like, no.
Okay, so now
evidently he thinks that because he has money, he should be attracting multiple females or many females, but that's not. It's like he's buying attention, really. So
now, why is it now?
It's not working.
Why is it now? If a dude say, nah, so that ain't with that. Oh, you stingy. Oh, you a Jew. Oh, you did.
No.
You're cheap.
That's the word, cheap. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? No? You telling me no?
So that's no different than me saying, you asking your girlfriend or whoever you're seeing, let's go to dinner. And then she says, my friends want to come. And my mom want to come. It's no different. Then what are you going to say? You're going to say no? Or are you going to say yes?
No, they can come.
They can come, right? Okay. So they come.
They don't pay like they wait, but they can come.
Right. They can come, right?
If they come, I'll probably.
Because you know what's going to happen?
What?
I'll be like this. Oh, yeah, this is a check for us too.
Yeah, I'll probably pay for this to moms.
Because moms know what time it is. No, let me get we're cool with that.
I don't see it that way.
But if you try to play me,
no.
Nah. If the red flags is going off that, yo, you bring your mom. Just
say, yeah, man, I keep that.
Nah, I'm good. I don't even know them. Nah.
Right, and then again, that's why we said the guy's stupid.
Yeah, he is. But again, but would that same scenario happen with a female?
What do you mean?
Some females support men like that.
Yes, they do.
I'm saying
there's some women that want to attract guys because they want to keep buying themselves so they could get attention. So yeah, there's some women like that.
I mean, I've seen on the internet, like, I seen this one girl, she was just giving out, well, not
that was my first money.
She had a boyfriend, and you know, one time she did, here's $1,500, here's $800, here's let's go fly out to.
Listen, man.
And then she dumped that guy, and now she's with another guy. And then
he spent money and she broke up with him?
Some of the time,
that's what I'm saying.
No, listen, man. Some of the time, it's
she living.
Listen, man.
What county she living?
Some of the time, it's just what we have not experienced. You know that? Some of the time, it's just what we have not experienced.
You experienced it.
I experienced.
What you experiencing? Throwing away money?
No. I mean, in people doing stuff for you. You just doing.
All right, now let me ask y'all. Because as a man,
supposed to do your thing right.
Let me ask
you
y'all.
will have a female take care of you.
Do females get this? Is this something programmed in your DNA where it doesn't bother you when someone keep giving you stuff? Because like as a man, sometimes I know for me, I'm speaking for myself.
No, because
it bothers me sometimes when it's like someone's constantly like, oh here, oh let me buy you this, let me buy you that. I never had it in my like that first my whole thing. So get that, get this, get that. It's like it just.
It's a cultural thing. It depends on the culture you were raised in.
No, I don't.
That's where you learn that's where you basically learn your expectations. I mean,
no, I don't think
because it don't make me feel comfortable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like for me,
what for females to give you stuff?
Yeah, you know
that's not the culture you're from. That's not within your culture.
That's what I'm asking.
It's not a good feeling.
Do some of you females feel the same way?
No, because in our culture, we were taught to be taken care of.
No,
we are fine with it.
Females are only
receivers. You support that.
Females are only receivers.
That's the culture. If we were raised in what they call a gender neutral culture, like what they're trying to push now, you're gonna find that younger supporting a dude. But in my time, no, I'm not with that gender neutral. I was raised for the man to lead and take care of. So, and I like to be taken care of, and that's what it is.
Like they said, you're the head, but
Nick, you saying the same thing?
That's what it is.
Nick, you saying the same thing, Nick?
Yeah.
My man plugged out the you can hear my man plugged out the thing like, yo, I ain't trying to hit it.
No, I do feel the same way though, because you mean to tell me that refresh my memory. I just had a brain fart that quick.
I said, listen, you females feel a certain way when a man is just showering
gifts and everything.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Do I love it? Yes. If you want to continue to give me gifts, yes. However, at a certain point in time, number one, are we in a relationship? Like, is this my man, or is this a man?
Okay. So if it's, let's say it's both. Let's say you're a player. Let's just say you're a player, right? So let's say you have your man on one end and you have your little boo thing on the side. So both of them is shopping. How do you feel?
Both of them is shopping for me.
Yeah, showering, gifts, and everything.
At some point, I might feel a little bit bad, maybe more so for the side dude, because now, like, I'm still with my man, so now you're just spending money just cause. But I have a conscience, so I don't know.
Right.
Give them to me. I'm not gonna turn them down.
Take one last gift to the side dude.
Nah, I'm not gonna turn them down. It's so weird. I'm not gonna turn them down, but I might.
You don't block your blessings.
I ain't blocking nobody's blessings.
I'm keep them.
Break it off.
That's your money. That's your money.
More blessings to them.
So Nisha, what are you saying over there? What are you saying?
So it depends, and I'm gonna be honest. Maybe the first gift I would take, but if he kept giving me gifts, depending if I really like the guy, if I like him, I would accept him. If I didn't, I would not accept him. Because I always feel like you give something to receive. So yes, us women are receivers, but men give to get something, and I don't want to be held accountable.
We always hear get something. What are they trying to get?
Whether it's private time, whether it's lip service, whether it's a good meal, whether it's and let me tell you, some men just like to be around attractive people. Yeah, they don't necessarily want to be intimate with them. They just want to be seen with attractive people. And because of that, because it's known that if you're seen with an attractive opposite sex, the person of the same opposite sex would be attracted to you. For instance, when we looked at for instance, I'm going to use Jay-Z and Beyonce as an example, right?
Okay.
You're going to wonder why or how Jay-Z got Beyonce. Because he's not as attractive as Beyonce, but we always go back to he must have that money. Now, if he did not have that money, would Beyonce be on his side? You know what I'm saying? No. So it's always one of those things where you have to wonder when one partner is seemingly more attractive than the other, how do they get them? And some people just don't want I'm sorry?
I said and keep them.
And keep them, right. So it brings the law of attraction. So believe it or not, there's some men and some women who just like to be around attractive people to attract that same sex. And I've seen it with my own eyes. Which is even gay, straight, it doesn't even matter. They just like to be around attractive people.
That's true.
But here's the thing too. I think
maybe I should change my company.
Smaller. The thing with it, I don't know. It's an odd thing because I've seen some dudes. You know, we got a couple. We know a couple of dudes that they. See how can I put it that?
My fugly? They my fugly?
No, not on that situation. But the dudes I'm saying, because I know IT was asking as far as females, do you have simp females? And you do. You have simp from both sides. Mm-hmm. You know, you have these dudes that they good lip service dude. These dudes that talk. All right, here's the thing. Like I had a conversation with a friend of mine, right? So she's like, why are you so I guess straightforward or blunt with people? You can't be like more delicate, I guess, or nice. And I'm like, the delicate and the nice dudes that come with the whole baby love, yo, my girl, you're good, you're not good, and all this other stuff here. Those are
that's me.
I hate to say it that them slick talkers that is just pulling your head up with pure bull at the end of the day. You understand? Those are the ones that, oh, don't worry about it, you know, boom, boom, or those ones, yo, girl,
I never knew that. That's interesting.
What did I say?
Nelly wanted her first, which is Beyonce, and didn't get her. Then Hove came, but Kelly started feeling him.
Attractive status.
I never knew that.
Baby. But with the whole Jay-Z situation, that whole thing is more on a financial.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You can have an ugly dude, but if he's a assertive person with money and has a controlling factor, like he can control people, then some females find that attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That he can control certain odds. He can walk in a room and people are, there's such and such and da-da-da. She might be looking at that situation. You got some dudes' bellies that's all out, you know, over their pants and stuff like that, but they still pulling some models and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, some of them it's just the assertiveness that person might have, you know, all that. What they say back in the day, that Jay Et c'est toi or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They say, can you see
Je ne sais toi. You know? Yeah. French. You know what I mean? So
it's not needed necessarily of the looks, you know.
What he said.
So a person may be not attractive, but sweet.
But anyway.
John just can't be.
I just don't have it in me to be on that whole. You know,
I think John, what you were trying to say earlier, when someone's asking you why were you being straightforward, if somebody ever asked you that again, and me knowing you for so many years, I would say that you would tell them so there's no misunderstandings. Period. You know what I'm saying?
With it. I'd rather just like if you already know. Like if you ask me, how's this dress look? I say that shit is ugly. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, you would tell me.
Right.
No, because you gotta walk out. And if I'm a true friend to you, I'm not gonna see you walk out and then somebody clowning you. You understand? So now the only difference with some females is that they want me to go like this, squeeze the lotion out, smear it all on it. But for what, yo? Just get it. Look, it's hot outside. Put some suntan on. Go. That's it. Am I right or wrong? Or am I doing something? Am I off?
You're not off.
I don't know what to say.
You can be a little bit less
I was a
aggressive.
little bit dumb just now. I just spaced out.
Go ahead. I'm getting different reactions from every one of y'all. Go ahead.
I would say you could be a little bit less abrasive.
Okay.
It's your tone and your delivery. You can still deliver the same message, but it's your tone and your delivery.
You could say you might want to do this.
Real can be serious.
You might want to do this. All right, let me try it. Might want to do this.
Like you might want to put some lotion on.
My tone and my delivery still on. Because they looking at me, I'm like, yeah, man, I can't do this, man. Hey, yo, this shit sucks. That's that. It is what it is. Hey, listen, hold up. Before we go, I got something else I wanted to bring up with y'all. Something that I seen on the internet. It's a little bit off from the Dutchie situation. And I think we kind of covered the Dutch situation, but it was just I had to bring it up because I thought it was kind of I don't want to say disappointing, kind of clownish to me. But did anyone else see the Manny Fresh and Juvenile back that thing up, the vaccination situation?
I saw part of it and I was like, no.
Well, you say you support of it, then what you do?
I saw part of it and I was like, no, and kept scrolling.
Yo,
yeah.
Anyone else on the?
I didn't see it.
I saw that commercial.
Remember the old song "Back That Thing Up" from Juvenile?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You love it?
So someone said they love it. Oh, who's this? Who's this?
No, did they say that?
Got too hard. I don't know what that means.
Are we talking about it?
I don't know what that means.
I think somebody was checking in on us.
Okay. Right, here's the thing with it now. So for me, with Juvenile and them, actually when I first saw it, I thought they were like, I couldn't even hear it.
I thought it was a joke.
I couldn't hear that. I didn't understand it said facts.
I saw it as a commercial. Like I was on.
I thought it was some new thing for some female, like some facts. It's actually some new shorts or something. I see. You know, a new clothing line or something. I don't know.
It's actually for an app. A dating app.
It's a dating app?
No,
So back that thing up is for a dating app?
Yeah, if you look at it, it's for the
vaccine
app. What is it? BLK.
BLK.
Yeah.
But then wasn't it talking about getting vaccinated though?
Yeah.
That's what made it so confusing.
So they're saying get vaccinated so you can go out and date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for the money, yeah.
So now I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, damn. So what? I mean, let's just play a little.
Well, the vaccine take away everything from it.
You know,
let's just say now. Hold up. Let's just say now.
Money wasn't there.
I'm gonna ask each and every one of y'all. Let's see how it would be. So let's say each and every one of y'all was Manny Fresh and Juvenile, and they brought this to you, and you know what your status was in the music industry and the legendary things you've done. Would you accept that situation, Sassy?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess they're kind of trying to push people because there's certain areas that's has low vaccination. So maybe they're thinking that they're doing a socially responsible thing by encouraging people to get vaccinated. That could be the reason why.
So, hey, you manufactured juvie? Would you take that?
They're trying to be socially responsible.
So I guess that's yes. Okay.
Yeah, I would take it because that means they came to me with their money right. Yeah, you came to me with your money right to get both of us to, and you know people gonna laugh. You know my culture is gonna laugh, but y'all came right. I can only imagine what they were charging back then to perform the song. You want me to do one about vaccination? X amount of years later, 21 years later. Okay.
So you take it, Nisha.
Yep.
You took it too?
Yeah.
I don't see the message it's sending.
You need to fax that thing.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it.
At this point, I don't think their brain is. Let's focus on getting the message out. Yeah. They got paid a stupid amount of money.
Right. Exactly.
To have fun and be stupid. Respectfully.
I don't see the message it's sending. What message is sending? Dating message with all naked girls twerking all over?
Oh, that's how it is. I would have to see it. I gotta see it.
Did you ever see the Back That Thing Up video, the original?
Yeah. It was like that.
It's a reenactment.
No.
Except it's not a whole bunch of like booty shaking like the original one is.
That's it.
But you have,
it's the same thing.
But you have different people, and you either see their COVID like vaccination like back that thing up, right? Or you have somebody scrolling in a phone, scrolling pictures as on a dating app. So it's not just booty shaking in the camera type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, I know, but
Pause it.
Yeah. I don't see the message
Hold
it's
on.
sending.
So I'm gonna show y'all it. Give me 1 minute.
I don't see the message it's sending.
The proper response.
It doesn't send a dating message. It's a vaccine message.
I'm waiting on Black IT to come through. And I want to get his reaction, his answer for that. Give me 1 minute. I'm just setting this thing up. Message to take your behind out. They're gonna be vaccinated. Come out and date.
They
twerkers.
Dating twerkers.
Catch an STD.
There's no message in that. I can't see it because he's telling it's dating who like that.
So, well, I guess if the funds is going low, then you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess so.
They want to use your music, you gotta get paid.
They catch you all
That's
the time.
true, but you know,
they did get paid.
It's. I hope they got paid well. Because
you don't
get clowned. I don't know.
Ready?
I hope so. All right, y'all ready for this beating footage?
Let's roll.
All right, there you go. Oh.
I just can't anymore.
What?
Was those eggplants?
Yeah, those eggplants.
Oh goodness.
No vaccine, no vacking, no vocking.
Ooh, smash some dude.
That's a long commercial.
Hey, yo. All right, you stop it.
Yeah, I didn't make it all the way down there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shot right there. So, good question now. So now, on that situation now,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this video. It's very subjected to a certain culture.
So
but you already got paid. I'm not feeling it.
You already got paid. You gotta come out and do the video.
That's the thing. We gotta.
You got paid already. I already paid you. You gotta come out and do the video.
They can do
he got paid, but still, he said it's no different than those McDonald's commercials. Just for that had like the rap, background is being very subjected to a certain class of people. And I don't necessarily feel like that's what they selling. Yeah, I would be offended by that.
So they selling.
Yeah, but it's for the BLK app, right? Is that what it is?
Yep. Partially.
Nah, that is. It is. That's at the beginning.
I see that. But what I'm saying is the overall message of what we talking about. Because at the end of the day, look, if I'm
using sex for vaccines.
That's the thing.
I agree with it's Ari's mother. I agree with that. It's Ari's mother.
It's just,
but
it is weird.
That's crazy.
It's basically pointing at us to say, yo, we gotta get.
I get it. I understand that. I understand that.
Nobody else. They ain't going to Garth Brooks. They ain't going. It ain't going to no country talking about go ahead and back.
I understand. I get that. But that, again, here's the thing with it. You think it ain't going nowhere. It's on the internet. And other people are looking at it.
I'm saying no, there is going for them. But I mean, for us, but I'm talking about country-wise, you ain't hearing none of that.
No. But that's my point. There's no other race that they're not going to Garth Brooks and tell them, whatever Garth Brooks songs out there. I don't really know it offhand. But achy breaky heart or something. Go get vaccination, achy breaky, get it, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So why are you coming to me with that? That would have been my first question. Like if they brought that to me as juvenile, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, what's the premise of this? And if they say, well, I want you to back the thing up, oh no, I ain't doing that. Like if you want me to go out and really talk to people and say something or make a fresh new song or maybe. Yeah, but no, I gotta see the guidelines to this because you're not having me like some monkey or something.
But you know what? To piggyback off of what you're saying, I think it's also dependent on the artist because if Juvenile and Manny Fresh aren't really like the activist type of artist, then they really don't care about the message or why they chose them. They'll be like, all right, snap, okay, cool, whatever. But if they went to somewhere like a Big Crit or a David Banner, it probably would have been way better constructed and way better appealing to other people.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is true.
Exactly.
That is true.
Exactly. That's crazy.
I think the fact that the original song is pertaining to sex, and that's where it kind of like throws you off. I don't approve of that. Also, I feel like it's like I said, pointing to a particular type of people, a certain type of culture, and I don't think that's weird either.
You already seen it.
But I didn't watch the whole video.
It's for the money, man.
That's the video.
The money.
At the end of the day, that's what it's for.
I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and it came up as a. At first, I was like, all right, this is just a little short something. But then it was like a full video. I'm like,
I didn't know that
full video.
That's weird.
That's crazy, man.
I didn't realize it was like, I couldn't really understand the vax part. And then I started, it was confusing because I was like, I was on my lunch break. What is this? You know me, I'm not even on.
I think
like my attention span is real short. It's like, it's next. So I didn't even really get deep into it, but then I had to go back to it because I was like, hold on. Did I see the word vax? VAX? I went back to it. I'm like, then I started listening to it. I'm like, vax that thing. Yeah.
Don't you think that will mess up their legacy?
Nah, they can clown here and there, but
it won't.
No, they won't get clowned though. They will get some sort of.
They'll get clowned, but then we'll move on and clown somebody else.
Yeah. And that's probably what they saying. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna do it in the juvenile. Hey, look, man, I gotta pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, huh?
All we did was get money. That's it.
You know,
Yeah.
they may have chose the wrong artist. I can more or less see Mystical singing something like that. You know, like just think of it. Shake that vacuum. You know, I can see that as being an option.
Show me what you're working with.
Right. You know, or something funny like that. But yeah, I don't know.
But look at Manny Fred. Manny Fred look like he happy to get out of the house. He look like he's still young. He got his belly and everything. He's still good. We ain't seen Manny in like, what, 10, 12 years? He's that home mode. Yeah, he look like he's doing good out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're talking to our people in culture for
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, facts. But then, what do we do?
What get us first? The money.
But what do we do? That's the bigger question. That's
We laugh at it and we share.
Yes,
That's it.
what do we do?
That's that thing up.
That's the thing. I
mean, it's to each his own. It's to each his own. You know, I had a conversation about that. They were talking about why blacks are so scared, and if it was the Tuskegee situation, why a lot of us are still held up on this whole thing of not trusting, you know, anything that has to do with injected. You know what I'm saying? So like I told the person, I mean, honestly, I can't say. You know, it's just, I don't know. I guess when the calling comes and it says, "Hey, go do the thing," then you do the thing. If some people want to do it right away, then they do it right away. Just to each his own. You know what I mean? So, you know, you can't really call it, because the worst thing that you would want to know is that someone you know went and did it, and then a year from now you heard that, you know. Yeah, whatever, you know, like. No, I'm just saying. I'm dead serious. Because, all right, look at it like this. You're sitting on two different situations, right? One situation, you take the vaccine and secure yourself, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
You're still asking yourself, securing yourself to what, really? Because I still don't know what's going on. And then you have the other thing where it's like, okay, if you don't have the security bars up, anybody can climb in. That type of situation. So you're sitting there like, well, I really don't know. But the worst thing that you would want to hear is that, oh man, who took it first? Something went wrong. Take it back, and they can't take it. That's the thing where it's like, so now you got some people in the family is like, oh shit. But then now you got some others like, you know. So now everybody's looking like, you know, so that's the only thing where I'm saying now the house is divided now, because you know you see the sweat beating down on the side, and some are looking like they got a cool breeze, just you know, nothing's happening. So it's just that's my only thing with it. I just don't know where to fall. You know what I'm saying?
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, because
John is a fool, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm listening to your story, but you lost me. I'm just like, all right, go ahead, friend.
Lost in the sauce.
You lost? Yeah. You're not understanding what I'm saying?
You lost
Have
me.
you been vaccinated?
All right, look. Here's
No,
the deal.
I haven't, and I'm not.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, say for instance now, hypothetically, let's say you don't have it.
Back in.
You didn't go get it, your boyfriend did, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's just say that, right?
Okay.
Now, I don't want to lose you. What I'm trying to say is, the thing that you wouldn't want to hear now, that your boyfriend ran out and got it right away, right? Boom. When they got it. And then now, 5, 6 months, a year, or whatever, you heard, oh, something went wrong with the first dose. You shouldn't have took it. They grow an extra finger, pinkies, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now you and your boyfriend's like, oh snap. And you're sitting there like, whew. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So now you're like, the two of y'all sitting there looking at each other. Your boyfriend's like this, you know?
I'm sorry.
And you're like,
I told you.
She been
that's all I'm talking about.
You know what I understand?
That's what
I'm just going to run with it.
That's all I'm talking
But she said she ain't gonna do it.
Looking like, I still don't understand you, but I'm just going to run. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So you're weird in the house after that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you do, he's picking up. Like
now, every time I see you, I'm looking at your hand to see if you got an extra finger.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
He hug you, and you. Because you not realizing he had the extra finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. It's like, babe, just me. Oh, I forgot. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
You just don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You really just don't know. That's my whole thing. You know, like, I want everybody to be safe, but you know, I just don't know. Don't. You know what I mean? So
yeah, some of us just don't understand.
Yo, it is what it is. Either that or you go ahead and say, hey, give me that dose.
Man, you can't leave it for anything these days, man. Extra finger. They're leaving you for everything.
Oh my God. Hey, listen, man. I want to thank y'all again for tonight, man. Tonight was very interesting.
No Dutch.
No Dutch? Pass that. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on.
Listen, let me say this. Let me say this. I read an article. It was written by a lady that's like 80 years old. So this is a widowed couple. They both, they're widows. They got together. They've been together for 4 years, living together for 2 years. And so the guy wanted to go on an expensive vacation. So she's like, she's asking the question. He's saying he usually pays for most stuff. But all of a sudden for this particular vacation, he's like, she has to pay her own way. And she's like offended by it. So she's like, look, we've been together for 4 years, living together for 2. All of a sudden, if I say I'm not paying, he's going to say he's not going to go on the trip. If we were married, he would pay for it. No question. It's not a question about money. So what's the problem? So look, going Dutch could cause problems all the way into your 80s. No Dutch.
No Dutch. All right, Nick, Dutch or no Dutch?
No, I'm good. I mean, I'm in the middle because it depends. I don't mind doing Dutch as long as it's just Dutch and nobody's expecting something from somebody else. But I also don't mind going Dutch. So it depends.
Okay. Nisha, Dutch or no Dutch?
It all depends on what's the stipulation he expects for me to be or to do. I'm not gonna agree to disagree. I'm gonna just tell you right off the bat. If I'm going Dutch, that means if I go to a party and feel like leaving or walking off with somebody else, then you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like if somebody else wants to dance with me or whatever, and I'm paying for mine, no.
Not a Jamaican. You go with me, you're mine.
Jamaican men be claiming women just because they like them.
Jamaican.
Once they like you, you are theirs forever.
Yo, that is not a lie.
If I take you,
I think it's mainly Caribbean.
No.
You gotta get an Uber.
Q, you know the truth. They see a girl that they like, like the brown in there, and they swear to God that they own the woman because they like the woman.
Very true.
I hear that. Say that. What'd you say, Slick?
I said that's very true. It's very true.
No, it's not like that.
Claim you for a drink. Yeah, that's facts.
No, it ain't gotta be nothing. If they exchange phone numbers with you, they own you. It's crazy.
A drink, a dance.
No, just because not only for a drink, just because they look and they like you, they claim you. That's
a wrap.
As soon
as you make eye contact, it's over.
Because I've seen it before and it wasn't with me, but I felt bad for
you know it was you.
No. I feel
say it like Norris. Q.
Listen, man, I felt it for the girl because we went to this party and she was with a friend of mine, which he didn't know her for long. And we went to the party, and she actually, that's when Voodoo Bantam music was out, you know, Batty Rider and everything. And she actually stand with all of us, and when it starts, she goes out, everybody, dudes dancing with her. The dude that was with her, he was the driver. So he just touched everybody and drive. It wasn't, I wasn't feeling good about it. In the morning, she was coming home like, it was wrong. It wasn't.
She had to walk home?
Huh?
She had to walk home?
Yeah, he left her. You don't know how she get home, but
That's messed up.
That's very messed up.
That's messed up. That's a lot of character.
That's what I didn't like anything about that.
So, okay, bigger question now. Would you do Dutch?
Depends.
Exactly. Depends, man.
IT, Dutch?
IT is all for Dutch.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've done it.
Black IT is all for Dutch.
I've done it, but there's other situations where I'm like, I got you, I'll pay for it, even though I got invited. So
even when you got invited,
yeah.
Yard man, no Dutch.
Alright, I got something for y'all before we bounce out. Hold up.
Yard man, take it straight.
Yeah, alright.
This is for everyone that
things off the road.
that Dutch.
Yeah,
Turn that up there. Remember this?
Can't hear it.
Remember this? Dutch yourself. Dutch yourself.
Is that my album that you stole from me?
I knew somebody was gonna play it.
I thank y'all, man. Hey, listen. Dutch is not a bad thing.
It was playing.
You know
There's group Dutch too. This edition, you know, it started spreading. It's not just for like romantic dates. There's also group Dutch. I don't like those pop up, spring it on you at the last moment group Dutch shit. I don't like when we go out as a group and people assume that we're gonna split. We're not splitting nothing. I'm paying for me and that's it.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Come
depends
on,
on how
Nisha.
big the group is.
Nisha,
Pop it on you at the last minute.
Depends on how big the group is.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying for nobody else's drinks. I'm paying for my own drinks and my own food, and that's it.
Nisha,
You would not split the bill 5 ways?
Nisha, listen.
Most of the time, no.
Nisha, hold on.
Listen.
You order chicken wings and they order lobster.
Okay.
What'd you say?
You order chicken wings and they order lobster and say split the bill.
And you're gonna split? I'm not splitting it.
No, say the bill is together.
Did my fork get that?
I've experienced that before and it was mad like crazy.
So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be honest. I go out once a week with my friends. We split the bill 5 ways. Regardless if I
no, that's your friends. I mean that pop up last minute. You're out with a bunch of people. There's other people that you don't really know. I'm not paying for people that I don't really know.
Sassy on that. I agree.
Yeah, but especially the last minute. You're not springing that on me after somebody done had 10 drinks. I'm not paying for somebody to have 10 drinks when I'm holding one.
That caught me too.
That caught me in my
somebody had a lobster and had a chicken wings.
Not
if
doing
I know
it.
You, it's different. But if it's somebody I don't know, then I agree with you.
No, but that caught me and my cousins. Like, you know, we went.
Oh yeah.
We went out.
That group is slick. That group, John, you used to hang out with, they man slick.
Hey, let me tell you something.
People will do that.
Me. I and a cousin of ours, we went out, right? And I told him, I said, yo.
That should be LP.
Oh, she be LP. You know what I'm saying? So, I was watching the whole movie.
We always watching
dudes. You know, like this we talked about before, them dudes that's trying to overexert themselves. They might be able to afford it, but as the night went on, you could start to see the sweat beating down their face.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, the bill kept coming. I'm watching the food getting tossed all around. Oh, what you want? Oh, get some chicken wings and get some this, and then they'll eat 2 chicken wings and throw the shit down. It's like a platter of food sitting there, and it's like, hey. And then the girls will be like, oh no, we don't want that no more. Get salmon or something else. And it's like they just keep ordering it. And I'm like, I said, yo, then homie said to me, what you getting? I said, nah, I'm good, homie. I get my own stuff. He said, nah, man, you straight. I said, nah. I see all that madness? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to hear nothing at the end of the day.
Right.
And something goes on that you're going to be like, all right, oh, hold up. Yeah, I got to throw. Nah, I'm good. I'll go get what I'm getting. I'm getting the drinks that I'm getting. I'm straight. Right. So at the end of the night now, the females, they were like, yo, one by one. Oh, look at the time. I got to go.
No.
One by one.
Yep.
And I'm watching it start to dwindle down with the females. And I said to them, I said, yo, it's time to go. Because you see what's going on here? Oh, no. Somebody ain't trying to pay that bill at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So I seen it coming. And at the end of the night, you know what to do? When the waiter came and he was like, all right, you guys are closing this bill out? That dude was like, oh, yeah. He said, hold on. But who got what? Who got what? Yo, one by one, all the females was like, they was dumb, deaf, and blind. They was like, what are you talking about? I thought you said, wait a minute. They're walking out, and I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, he came with the Gucci bag and the whole night. You know what I'm saying? He brought all the top shelf liquor in the Gucci bag. Like, he trying to ball out in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? He even played games. He was macking to the show. He's like, yo.
His man purse is empty.
I'm from Africa. I can take you to Africa. One of the girls said to her other friends, oh, he's from Africa. He said he's taking me to Africa. You want to come? I'm looking at him and said, yo, this is crazy shit, right? Shorty. Yo. And he's like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll bring over y'all. No problem. And I said, yeah, wait till the end of the night. Acting like you ball and watch. The bill came. I started watching him. He's like this. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, who got this? Who got that? Wait, I don't remember this. You said it was my birthday. I said like this. I told the rest of them, yo, give me that Chris Brown. We do some. We out of here.
That's what I'm talking about. That last minute, we split and stuff. No. Because who them people? I'm not paying for nobody.
Right.
I don't do last minute drop on my lap. We splitting nothing.
Respect level.
I'll be like, waitress.
I'm not gonna say the restaurant.
For they can split what they want to split.
But it was a birthday event, and it was like 20 people. It's my first time going there, so me and Shim got there, and like the bill came, but we couldn't split the bill. It was just one bill because that one waiter got that one table, 20 people. So we like, yo,
stop.
I said, yo, we splitting this bill one way or another.
Stuff. Or you can go to the bathroom.
I ain't gonna tell you the price.
Go to the bathroom. Yeah. But yo, I want to thank y'all all for joining us tonight, man. Live at the Barbershop. We had a great time tonight. Slick Nick, what up, you? Orlando's in the building. You let everybody know. Give me your plug, Slick Nick. Anything new they can catch you.
You can listen to me every Monday, 8 p.m. Slick Talk with Slick Nick on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, all the good stuff. You can follow me on Instagram, Slick Talk with Slick Nick.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to make it happen. Nisha J, what you got going on this weekend?
I am doing my favorite job, which is being a taxi cab. So I'm going to be shipping the kids here and there, going to a track meet here and there, going to practice.
Is there a taxi?
I am a taxi.
That's Uber. Uber. That's what it is. Sassy, what you got moving on this weekend?
Beach vibes. That's it. Okay. Trying to get my tan on. Gotta get my tan on.
There we go. All right, we'll be doing little things here and there. I ain't gonna be doing jack squad. Just chilling with family. Let's go. Work. We on it, no doubt. Okay. Yo, thank you all for joining us tonight, man. Live at the Barbershop. Once again, you can find us on all the platforms. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, and of course, iHeartRadio. And I would like y'all to also go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, please. And spread the word. We need that.
Spread it.
Spread the word. Repost. Slick Nick, we'll holler. Always family. And as always, go out in the world and be somebody. God damn it. Don't sit around and be a couch potato.
Go out in the world and be somebody.